Have you ever had the same dream over and over again? For the past 4 days, this is all I've experienced. A terrible dream for a Pokemon so terrifyingly rare that I wasn't even sure if it was worth it anymore. Although, without a Master Ball, this really might turn into a nightmare. But then, more than 2,000 resets later, that nightmare became reality. Oh, did you catch that? Yep, that's my one and only Master Ball that I already used. So this is gonna be hard. Despite only being level 50, Darkrai is actually still extremely hard to catch with one of the worst catch rates in Pokemon. Now, if you've seen my Shiny Arceus video, you'll know that I did not come in very prepared to that fight. However, for Darkrai, I had a plan. But unfortunately, just because I had a plan does not mean that I executed that plan well. Apparently, this whole time, all the cool kids were doing a secret strat that us common folk didn't know about. What was it, you ask? Well, let me show you. The ability Harvest allows you to replenish your berries after use, and a Leppa berry restores the PP of any move by 10. So, a Pokemon with the ability Harvest, holding a Leppa berry, will consume the Leppa berry, replenish it, and technically never run out of moves because it's never running out of Leppa berries. And that means it would never struggle and die from recoil. But how does this have anything to do with Darkrai? Let me introduce you to the stars of the show. This is my boy Exeggutor. He has the ability Harvest. And he also has a unique little move called Skill Swap. And you see that guy below him? This is Barry Bonds, and he's holding a Leppa berry. And Barry knows the move Trick. You see where I'm going with this? Well, this is where I start screwing everything up, so I don't even know if it matters at this point. So yeah, I planned to Skill Swap Harvest onto Darkrai, trick him a Leppa berry, and then have him eat the Leppa berries over and over and over and never run out of PP. And then he just started killing all my Pokemon. I had completely neglected the fact that he's gonna fight me. So what if I can't even set up my strategy? He's just gonna run out of moves before I can even do anything. Not to mention, my Pokemon are snoozing half the time too. And this is where I knew it was not looking good for me. I switched in my Weavile after Exeggutor died. Weavile has the ability Pressure. That makes Darkrai run out of moves faster. What was I doing? So already, about 5 minutes into this fight, I'm sweating. My confidence is in the dirt. I came into this thinking this was going to be super easy. I had a foolproof plan, and immediately I am sucker punched, literally, with reality. And oh yeah, Darkrai knows Double Team. So he just maxed out his evasiveness, and I was missing everything. I was missing 100% accurate moves like it was nothing. But I didn't give up. And eventually, somehow, through all the sleeping and punching and double teaming, I managed to trick a Leppa berry onto Darkrai with the Harvest ability. So now all that's left to bring out is the big dog. Bronzong can put him to sleep with Hypnosis, lower his speed and health with Bulldoze, and there goes all his health. God, despite me setting everything up and Darkrai technically never being allowed to struggle now, I was still getting wrecked. And it's right around here where I realize I'm about to run into another pretty big problem. See, I normally like to put things to sleep over paralyzing them because it gives me a higher catch rate, meaning I can use rarer balls like Premier Balls and have a higher chance per ball to catch them. Now, there was a small problem with me putting Darkrai to sleep. He had double teamed 6 times, meaning all of my moves were missing. And Hypnosis is already 60% accurate, so there's no way I'm hitting Hypnosis. But of course, I always bring my favorite drink in the whole wide world, X Accuracies, so my Bronzong can hit Hypnosis. Although I brought 3, used all of them, and still missed. So after using some moves, damaging Darkrai a little bit, throwing some balls, I realized this wasn't working. I needed to paralyze him and get him to lower HP, or else I'm gonna just run out of all the balls that I want to use, and I would rather kill Darkrai than catch him in anything other than a Premier Ball. I'm kidding. Unless... Look, when you're in the zone catching a legendary shiny, you start to get desperate. You start to not be able to think. I really wanted to get him in a Premier Ball. I wanted it too much, to the point where I was making some interesting decisions. You see, I really needed to paralyze this Darkrai. The catch rate was too bad without anything, and my Hypnosis was only hitting once or twice. I needed to paralyze him. But, my only paralyzing move was a 120 power electric move called Zap Cannon. And Darkrai wasn't too healthy. But I did have one little old trick that might help me out. I heal pulsed him to full health, but that's pretty much all I did. We can stop the happy music now. We need to go back to the other kind of scary music. So Darkrai's at full health, but I still need to use Zap Cannon to paralyze him, and it does a lot of damage. With Darkrai only being level 50 and my Regirock being level 70, if I crit Zap Cannon, it might be over. But like I said, I was in a weird state of mind, and that was a risk I was willing to take. But first I had another problem to deal with. Zap Cannon is 50 accuracy, and Darkrai is +6 evasion. That's not gonna hit him in any universe. But then I remembered that Regirock has one of the coolest looking moves in the entire game. Lock On.
Heading 340.
Okay.
Understand, bogeys.
You're in collision now. Steering.
Okay, bogeys have jinked back at me again for the 5th time.
Wait, that did nothing. This might just work. Shiny Darkrai in a Premier Ball. I don't know how that actually worked out for me. I was hoping to hit 500 subscribers by this video, and, yeah. I guess let's go for 5,000. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one.